It is time once again for more of today's community comment. Here is your host, Ryan Gable.
Well, thank you very much, Kale. We are here with Susan Ryban with Clothes for Kids. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while.
No.
I know.
Poker runs over.
Poker run, yeah, that's right.
We ran into each other at the poker runs all the
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're newer with Clothes for Kids?
I am
Right?
newer with
Newer?
them, helping them. I retired a couple years ago. So I thought, where do I need to go to feel useful? So I went to Clothes for Kids because I knew about them about 20 years ago.
Mhm.
And I really feel it's an organization that really fills the needs of the working class. It really does. They able to give things to people that can't always afford it.
Mhm.
So
And this is a 30th year?
30th year for Clothes for Kids
Wow.
in existence. Yes.
That's
yes.
amazing.
Yeah, Jody runs it right now. Her mother had started it, and then her
Mhm.
mother passed away. And I was very pleased. I nominated Clothes for Kids, oh gosh, I'd say about 6 years ago for Nonprofit of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
and they received the award. So then Jody thought she couldn't be here today. She said, "Oh, we'll send Susan." So that's why I'm here.
That's why-
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
That is great. What an amazing legacy for her, though.
Oh gosh.
To start something and 30 years later still be going strong, and now with her daughter involved. What a great thing
Oh,
for a
it's
family.
wonderful. It's wonderful. The volunteers. It's all run by volunteers.
Okay.
So there's no overhead at all. It's all volunteers. We do have Bright Futures that come in, that help mostly hang the clothes. We more sort the donations and they do more of the hanging the clothes and stuff. So,
Okay.
yeah. So,
What types of item? I guess because most folks are probably wondering. You've got these things. Maybe your child or you have it. I go through my closet and I'm like, gosh, I haven't worn that in a year. What kind of things will clothes take?
Best part is they take anything that's usable.
Anything that's used. So that's a pretty broad spectrum.
Well, any
right?
any clothing
Yeah.
usable item, because sometimes people donate things like they don't need it and they think, oh, somebody else will use it. If you're not gonna use it, please don't donate it.
Right. If somebody else could not use it.
Exactly. If it's used and it's beyond being used anymore, don't drop it by us, But no, otherwise they'll take everything, and they really need, like diapers. I mean, they service all the children. They service from infant on. So before I became involved with them, when I'd see good bargains on clothes
Mhm.
or whatever it was, good sales, I would buy things and drop it off. But no, they use everything. I mean, they'll take anything.
And it's for all age groups?
It is.
Or all, I should say
It
all
is.
sizes?
It is, yep, it is for all
You know,
sizes.
Boys, girls, doesn't matter,
Yep.
they'll
They'll
take it.
Yep.
How many things come in during the course? Is it a non-stop, as far as items coming in, that's gotta be,
It's huge.
laundered and folded or hung or?
It's huge, and if you get an opportunity, Ryan, I really suggest you come down because it's really run well. It's run well.
I will do that. Where are we located at?
We are, I'm gonna get the right address here, 1019 South Spring Street.
Okay.
And that's, if you go down that street, you'll see the Thrivent office there, and we're down the hill, we're
Yes.
on the back side of it. But yeah, if anybody would like to come to visit it, I mean, we'll be happy to show you around. It's set up so well. When I toured it, when it was in Hotel Rogers, at the time I worked for a big retail store, I won't say which one, and I thought, ooh, they could learn something from these people. Everything was so organized by size, by season, they just have a regular system that works beautiful.
So there's always clothing coming in
Yes.
every day?
Yes.
Really?
And-
That's great.
And that's part of it. Part of
Mhm.
it is, if you're gonna use Clothes for Kids, we would they expect a donation back, and it's used clothes.
Mhm.
Once you use your clothes, bring them back for somebody, and sometimes kids wear clothes out, we don't want clothes that are worn out. But, yeah, that's how that operates. You take something out, bring something back in,
Mhm.
so,
Mhm.
except for back to school. Back to school, they will have, new items.
Oh, really?
And that's where the Radiothon really comes in handy. Last year for, back to school, let's see, I have to refer to this, cause like I said, I'm the new girl here. Over 800 children, 1,200 children received back to school items.
That's amazing.
1,200, yeah.
Just in our area?
Yes, yeah, Dodge County, yeah,
That's
very much so.
incredible number.
Yeah, it's.
How many folks and kids specifically are in need of some sort or of assistance.
Exactly, exactly. And they actually, now these are all new items because we get the, school list from all the different schools, so we know what's needed.
Mhm.
And so then, now the Radiothon money that they receive, they really zero in on back to school.
Great.
That's where the funds go for back to school. And last year, they had 15,000 pencils. We had 10,000 folders. We had 8,000 notebooks. We had 5,000 glue sticks, 4,000 pens, 4,000 erasers, 2,000 crayons, 2,000 scissors, 2,000 rulers, 1,000 pencil boxes, 1,000 glue bottles, and 1,000 markers besides compasses and protractors and
Sure.
paint sets and calculators. And yeah, that's amazing.
Amazing.
It's amazing, and like I said, it's wonderful to watch these volunteers. And if you're looking for a volunteer position, anybody,
Mhm.
we'd love to have you. Some of our volunteers, I believe that one lady is in her 90s now, and one lady's in her 87. I mean, they're
Uh-huh.
wonderful. They've been with the organization, I don't know,
Since day one,
I
probably.
almost,
Yeah.
I think so, I almost think so. Wonderful, wonderful people. Just, the whole place is just wonderful. You know, they welcome me with open arms, and we do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Yep,
what's that?
Clothes for Kids.
Okay.
Yep, just go on Clothes for Kids. I think Jody said, Clothes for Kids Beaver Dam.
Okay.
So that'll give you a little bit more specific, if you're wondering a little bit more about that. Tuesdays we're open 12 to 6, or by appointment. So
Okay.
there'll be a contact number on Facebook.
Great.
So,
That's really amazing, the number that you just poured out with
yeah,
the pencil, and you know,
Yeah.
just how much,
yeah,
you know, how far when somebody donates on an item for the Radiothon or goes out to the Bayside Bash Thursday night or comes out, you know, how far that money, and think about how many different organizations we have,
Mhm.
and just for this one, the difference maker it does have
huge.
for that many children in Dodge County is
Huge.
incredible.
It is, it is. We had like 2,000 pair of new shoes last year too. They all get a new pair of gym shoes.
Hmm.
So that's kinda cool.
Yeah, that's-
And then they had like 1,500 backpacks. So, yeah, it's neat. I, got involved right before back to school. It was kind of fun to watch the kids come in and able to, you know, get the things new, you
Mhm.
know. And
Because I'm sure that for a lot of these kids, that probably does not
No.
happen very often
No.
where
Yeah.
something's brand new.
Right, right. And I think that's one of the reasons I got involved too, because as a child, I wasn't a child that wanted stuff. I was a
Mhm.
child that needed stuff, and a lot of times it wasn't met.
Mhm.
It just wasn't. We had a large family, it
Sure.
just wasn't met. So I think that's how it's kind of dear to my heart, is the fact that these kids don't have to go to school and be teased about their clothes
Yeah.
or about what they don't have, or, you know, it makes you feel good to be able to do that.
I remember saying, speaking of that growing up, I was number 2 out of 4, but there was 3 of us boys, all a year apart. So yeah, by number 3, he was wearing something he never,
Yeah.
you know, because it was handed down to me and then
Sure.
handed down. That was just the way it went. And then of course,
Exactly.
number 4 was a girl, so she got lucky and
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
got all new stuff. But I completely understand how that works with folks, and times can be tough and money tight, and that's just part of the deal for a lot of people, you know.